So what is a skid? A skid is basically a person that uses other people's programs to make themselves look like a hacker. Skids are usually mainly frowned upon in the hacking community because they usually do not know what they're doing. It is very sad to be one of these, and let's hope that no one on this forum becomes one. DDoS and DOS. Basically what this is a denial of service attack or distributed denial of service attack. This is caused when a user spams a server with different types of floods, such as UDP, TCP, or SYN, or whatever their method that they wish to use. I'm going to go over this one in a little bit more detail because I get so mad when people don't say these correctly. If you are using a program that uses up your own internet usage and it doesn't use anyone else, that is a DOS. A DDoS is whenever you have multiple people doing it, not just yourself, not just your internet, but a lot of people or a lot of hosts, I guess you could say, because it doesn't necessarily have to be another person. FUD is an acronym for fully undetectable. This is used for antivirus protections, as in you have made your program FUD by encrypting it so many times that none of the other antiviruses no longer recognizing it, thus making it fully undetectable. RAT, or Remote Administration Tool. This is a virus that is given to a victim to give the user that gave the virus full administration powers to the victim's system. So basically they could view any files, keystrokes, computer monitor, what they're doing, etc., etc. So now I'm going to go over the different types of hackers as far as hat color. The white hat hacker basically hacks for ethical purposes only. The gray hat will harm a system but will keep a backup copy. A black hat will harm the system, no backup, no regrets or anything. A green hat is one that hacks for cash. A stealer is a type of virus that is given to a victim to locate all saved passwords and then send them back to the user. This is mainly useful for whenever someone saves a password to Facebook or anything else that anyone can get any possible information that could be used against the victim, along with possible bank account passwords, etc., etc. A phisher is a type of program that someone makes to get a user to put in valid information into a program and then sends that information to the creator so then they can use it for their own personal benefits. This is one of the more easy ways to not have antivirus as a problem. SQLI, or SQL injection. It is a method that a hacker would use to get into a SQL database and retrieve any information they possibly can, such as username, passwords, email addresses, phone numbers, or whatever else they could find. XSS, or cross-site scripting, typically found in web applications, is an injection method that allows the user to inject client-sided scripts into a web page that can be viewed by other users. RFI and LFI, or remote file inclusion or local file inclusion, is a method that an attacker can use to include a remote file into the web server. A cryptor is a program that allows the user to encrypt a program so an antivirus protection cannot pick it up. This is mainly useful for people that would like to infect people with rats or keyloggers. Codon basically means that a program is made in the .NET framework. Docs. That basically got its name from documents. The basic reasoning behind all this is to get as much information on a user as possible. VPN, or Virtual Private Network. This is something that's used to interconnect remote networks together to hide your original IP. Gen. This is short for generator. There's many types of generators, such as PID generators and key generators, etc., etc. Dump, or a release of information pulled from a database or gathered manually. VPS, or Virtual Private Server, is basically an online server that will hold a system. BT5, or Backtrack 5, is a Linux-based operating system to crack Wi-Fi keys. KL, or more known as keyloggers, is a virus that a user gives to a victim to record all keystrokes the victim does within a certain amount of time. then sends the logs it has to the user's email or an FTP server. This usually comes with screenshots and other actions the user has done. Thank you for watching this short video on basic hacker terminology and some basic terminology that is useful. I will be releasing more videos soon to the forum. So see you guys later. This is Rain, and I'll be on the forum.